This time we are taking a look at the strange and bizarre subject of the men and women in black. As if witnessing a UFO wasn't strange enough, some people have reported having a very peculiar visit from some very odd people in the aftermath of their sighting. They can be male or female and are usually in pairs, and as the name suggests, they are clothed in black, which consists of a smart suit, sometimes a turtleneck jumper, sunglasses, shiny shoes, and a hat, which is described as looking like a fedora or Panama style. They are said to generally look as though their entire wardrobe of clothing looks new, pristine, and not worn at all. The skin tone of MIBS and WIBS can vary from a very pale to dark, and oriental types have been seen. They have reportedly got pointed chins, high cheekbones and thin lips. One could be forgiven for thinking at this point that the witnesses have just described an alien-type grey. They are said to speak in a very boring monotone voice. Sometimes people describe their eyes looking dark with no whites showing, which is quite alarming, because this is most certainly not a human trait. So, what seems to be the point of these visits? The people who have been brave enough to actually allow them into the house, I should interject at this point and say that there seems to be a thing with having to be invited into your house, rather like a vampire as some people have suggested. The general consensus seems to be that the aim of these visits is one of intimidation, and to dissuade the witness from talking openly about what they have witnessed. The conversation is along the lines of, "You didn't see what you thought you saw," or sometimes they come straight out and say things like, "You saw something that you weren't supposed to see, so it would be very wise of you not to speak about this if you know what's good for you." The MIBS and WIBS can seemingly disappear as mysteriously as they arrive. People report that they had only taken their eyes off them for a few seconds once they shut the door, and ran to the window to watch them walking away, only to find no sign of them in any direction up or down the street, but some do seem to have a vehicle of sorts parked in the street, which will of course be black and expensive looking with odd registration plates on the vehicle, and even more bizarrely, some people report that the vehicle seems to have a green glow inside. How crazy is that? So given that they can mysteriously appear and vanish, even when they are in a vehicle, the question is, are these vehicles simply some sort of visual creation for our benefit? So that wraps it up for this one. Please don't forget to follow us and click the like button. Until next time. Bye for now.